Yo, what's good YouTube? Today, guys, was my first day at university, guys. So we're gonna talk about this, and we're also gonna play a bit of Clash of Clans. Also, I'm back here in CVL Battle War Day 5. I'm kind of like, I don't really much want to attack. Yesterday also, I don't know what it was, but we got like huge amount here of ores. So guys, if you like, didn't really much pay attention to that, go please here. Take all the ores you can, guys. I just upgraded this from level 8 to level 23, just like that. I always forget, guys, that I have to use this. So we're gonna attack here a bit, and then I'm gonna also a bit talk about university. So I thought university would start on the 16th or something like this, and so I was like mentally prepared for 16th. And then I watched like yesterday or like 2 days ago, okay, when will be my first lesson, because I actually never got any information about that. Then I watched it and it was the 7. I was, damn it, and like I'm somebody, I have to always prepare mentally for this. It's not like, oh my god, I can't do it without this, all of that. It's not like this at all, actually. We also got Sneezy, guys, on level 10, just so you know. Wait, let me just go here for this. Where am I gonna... Oh, I'm gonna send this right here. Alright, let me also use here ability. Let me go here for... Let me go here for this right here, because it's actually kind of annoying. Let me also go here for freeze. And here also little freeze. And it should be actually perfect. Wait, where am I gonna use my poison? Let's use poison on him. And yeah, okay. So I always have to kind of like prepare myself mentally, I know it's in 1 week, okay, then slowly but gradually my head will be like, okay, going to university without any problem. But when I'm like, okay, it will happen this time, and then it's like 5 days, 10 days prior, I'm like, oh, like it kind of tickles me a bit. So yeah, then because I'm like somebody, I hate to be like lost. So I watch instantly like, where is this place? Where do I have to go? Because like the university is like some building is like multiple buildings. So there's like building A, building B, building C, building and so many and so on. And yeah, then wait, why did they all die here? And then I also watched like, how do I go there? And then like I asked my father to drive me there, because I was like, no, I'm not gonna go there by bus, because like I also have to activate my card. And your enemy still got there, okay? Like I have to activate my card to be like to not drive illegally in Germany. Thing is also, I also looked it up. How long do I actually have to go with the bus? It's about 2 hours and 30 minutes. That's gonna be a big pain, guys, but let's see how I'm gonna like manage that. Also, something else is, now let's go like finally into like how the story actually went. So I just walked there, no problem at all. Also the morning, guys, the car had kind of like some problems, so we're gonna like buy finally a new car. It's been like, what, the last time, like that car is like, what, 15 years old. I don't know how old that car is, but yeah, today like it started like very weirdly. It didn't even start like the first time, like it was and then it finally sprang on after like 2 minutes. And then we knew, okay, that's like the end for the car. Then we went like to the university. I walked there, and they were like, what's nice is like there's always like an introduction time and like the real session in a university. So it was like just introduction. Now I've got like 1 week pause where I can like for real mentally prepare myself for that. And so yeah, I walked there. There were like all these people that actually are helping you. They like just stand there with the vest, ready to be asked some questions. So I just asked, to be sure, is this really like, is this my classroom where I have to go? And this is to me, yeah, that's your classroom. And then I walked there, and then I saw someone, two people actually there. And the thing is though, like I said instantly hello, just to, say hello, not to be the weird guy, that doesn't talk at all. And then, yeah, is there. Let me just go here with this. Oh, that should be good. Boom, boom. Let me also go here with this. Alright, and I'm gonna go then here with this. Why not? Alright. Okay, okay, okay. It should be actually... Alright, okay, what am I even doing here? Hello, I used my freeze! Okay. That's annoying. So yeah, I walked there, said hello to them. Thing is though, it was like the first time I was like actually talking German the entire day. So my my voice was like not warmed up. So you kind of know like how it actually went. I didn't have a voice group, but it was hello, you know, something like this a bit, okay? So yeah, then I walked in. They were like, he already like talked to professor, even though I was like 5 minutes earlier there. And yeah, I was like talking about like economic stuff, you know, because like it's not like it's just, you know, my branch that is like learning there, but it's more like multiple branches, about like 4 or 5, I don't know. And there were like actually just 40 people in the entire classroom, you know, like some of my friends, you know, they snapped me how it was like in their university and there was like 200 person in one classroom. So I was like, okay, that's actually pretty chill. And like with my friends, he talked me, yeah, you have to network, you have to talk, you know, just say hello all the time. I just said hello, you know, that's actually about it. Then I went like to the classroom, went inside, sat down. Then there was like a guy looking at me, and I just said hello. That was actually about it. So then the professor started to yap about all of this, and I was like kind of super lost because I didn't even know like modules, all of that stuff, and I was like, okay, like he said, oh, so you have like to write yourself in for that, you have to write yourself for this, you know, and I didn't really much understand even like the website. There was like a second website he showed, and I didn't even know what this actually was. So then today I'm gonna watch all into that, you know, to watch like website, blah, blah, website this, website there, you know, to not be lost because as I already told you guys at the beginning, I hate to be lost. So of course, no, I will watch this, no, because if you're lost now, it's okay, you can learn it and then not be lost. But if you continue to be lost, it's gonna be a hard first semester. So let's just here spam all of the dragons right here. Boom, boom, boom. Let me also freeze. Yeah, this, why not? This, let me also send a poison right here. Alright, why do I always use this? I actually don't know at all. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here. Actually, here I'm gonna go for this. Please don't. Okay, nice. It's perfect. This here, this here. Let's use your ability on that. And that should be actually perfect. Alright, I sat there and then the professor was also like, okay, everybody is now gonna like, you know, talk a bit, you know. Actually, what he meant by talking is actually not really much like, who are you and all that stuff, but more like, okay, in which branch are you? So he just knows, no, okay, that's like the majority of the branch. And so then everybody had to talk, you know, and I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit stressed. So I kind of forced, you know, to talk like normally. So I just said, hello, my name is blah, and I'm studying economics, you know, economic and finances, and that was actually about it. Perfect. Okay, let's go for this and that. Should be actually perfect. Did I just use the clone spell here? I don't think so. Alright. And yeah, that was actually about it. Then there were like some people watching me, all of that, but they didn't talk with me. I also didn't talk with them because I had like nothing to say. And I'm like somebody, I don't really much talk, like when it comes like to not important stuff. Like it's like when I have like a serious question, a real question that I have in the bottom of my heart, I ask it to, I don't care who, you know, like if I have to know, okay, what's the boss, I ask, no problem, I ask a person. I'm not shy with this. But when it comes to more like, okay, now you have to, you know, just talk, you know, just trying to talk, I'm very bad at this. You know, small talk, you know, if I care, I can do it. But if I don't care, I don't force, you know, I don't talk. So yeah. Then after 1 hour, it was done. I thought like with my father, you know, we thought like it was like 2 or 3 hours, you know, all of that introduction, but it was just 1 hour. And I said, okay, you're free to go. And I was like, yo, you know, like, and I'm very happy that I actually went there with my father because like going 2 hours and 30 minutes to the university to just be there for 1 hour is okay. It's like, hey, what? And yeah, so luckily was there. I also had my laptop with, you know, you don't actually need anything, you know, for the first YAP session of him. So, but yeah, I went with the laptop, so I wrote everything in, you know, what I actually need. And then also I just saw, you know, what time I will study my plan. And I'm kind of cooked. I thought like, oh, you know, like a friend, you know, 2 times per week. No, it's like every single day. And like someday I just get 1 hour, some other days I've got like multiple hours. And of course, like if you drive for 2.3 hours there, it's trash if you just got 1 hour. And also, guys, Monday, at which time do you think I start? I start at 6 p.m. and I end at 8 p.m. And that's actually about it. And then I go home. So it's like super trash, okay? So I'm gonna like, I ask like somebody else, can I just sleep at your place, no blah blah, who's like near the border, and then I can just sleep there, easy. And then the next day I start at 8 a.m. and I end at 4 p.m. So it's kind of cooked, but it's okay. I will just sleep there. I think that's like the best thing I can do. But yeah, hope you guys still have a wonderful day. Smash like, smash subscribe. Let's see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys still have a wonderful day. And bye, guys.